GC there? I mean, I didn't mean to eat into your time, but it's moving parts here.
I thought you were doing great there.
I mean,
you were doing good. Just reading down the card.
I'm just reading cards. That's what I'm doing.
It's good stuff. I mean, yeah.
Feel free to jump in at any time to save me.
I was enjoying
like 3 hours here. I'm just like going through the card. Yeah. Well, why did you jump in? Don't be shy.
I was being serious. I was enjoying it. I mean, it appears that we have commitment from the guest. We just don't have the internet to back it up.
Now, is it guest singular or plural?
Singular.
Why?
Singular.
Has this been discussed?
It appears the second of the plural
doesn't want
at the moment. No. It's sponsorship obligations. He has some sort of
Come on. What sponsorship?
I'm hoping we get a surprise appearance, and they're just, if this is really giving it away here.
I mean, it's a group of guys. It's 2 guys in particular who have been around town, around the world of MMA. They've been inseparable over the last 2 months.
Yeah.
The mega powers, if you will. Yep. We've talked about them a lot. And
I feel like people are starting to understand it, but they're also, I feel like people are guessing someone else right now also.
Who are they guessing?
I don't know, a duo.
Duo.
That's been in the news.
Who?
I feel like that's
Jorge and Colby? Could you imagine? What, people are actually guessing that?
No, but at the beginning of the show, I saw people.
What do you think of that story, by the way?
Oh, man, I don't know. It's been everywhere. Like
crazy.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bad look all around.
Someone texted me yesterday like, oh, I don't know what Jorge was thinking. What a bad look for him. And I said to that person, actually, I don't think he was thinking. And I honestly don't think he cares if it's a good look or bad look. He took it personally. Colby said things about kids, right? And he wanted revenge. There's 2 things that I think Colby didn't take into account. Number 1, Jorge is truly beloved in South Florida. And when you pick a fight with a guy who's truly beloved, there are people who are going to snitch on you and tip him off where you are. I think that's a thing. Like, you look at the report, Colby's outside a restaurant. Jorge wasn't just like walking his dog, right? That's number 1. And number 2, I'm not condoning it, but people do crazy things when you talk about their family. That's why I said, like, the stuff with Poirier. It's just like, it's low-hanging fruit. It's unnecessary. It's way too personal. This could all be avoided.
Yeah. I mean, the whole Nelk Boy aspect of it
that's
well.
That's weird.
Wild. I mean,
so what, did they out him? Did the Nelk Boys stab Colby in the back?
I don't know. I don't know. I know that he was at dinner with the Nelk Boys, and they posted stuff on the story, and then Jorge's manager been on the show. He tweeted out. You know his name.
Oh, you're asking me his name. Malky.
Malky, yeah. He tweeted out thanks for letting us know where he's at Nelk Boys. I don't know. It's a big drama. Some people had some really strong opinions about it. I did not have that strong of opinions about it.
I mean, obviously it's not a good thing, and you can get in trouble for it.
For sure.
Again, not providing any commentary here whatsoever. Interesting to note that a very similar thing happened to Leon Edwards back in the day, and he just left it as is.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to get left as is, to say the least. To say the least.
Oh, my gosh. Actually, a lot of people siding with Colby on this one.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like the opinion is that it's a bad look for Jorge. I feel like that's what a lot of people were saying. And then Jorge posted the video when he got home, and people are saying that's incriminating.
Right.
It's a pretty big scene.
It's a big scene. It is a big scene. All right, what do we got?
Yeah. How about Tommy Aspinall? The man?
What about Tom? Talking about his facial hair.
He's the man.
Self-deprecating, but also...
I'm just imagining him pulling up in a minivan to school, blaring the Tommy Aspinall song. And
in the vans, and all the parents being like, hey,
dads.
You available for a play date? Go ahead. That's what we say in the parent world.
Yeah.
Play date.
Oh, is that what you say? I didn't know. I wasn't a kid at one point.
Who do we got?
Yeah, I'll rip through these pretty quick. I know you got some questions to answer as well.
Oh, geez, I forgot about that.
Yeah. We're getting off the rails here, especially with that last one. I mean, that was just pure chaos. All right, so let's dive right into it. I don't have a ton. This is a dicey card. I got 4 plays and then 2 parlays. First up, I'm going with Neil Magny. He's going to be the bigger fighter here. 4 inches height, 4 inches reach. Despite he's got 25 UFC fights. Griffin's only got 12. Neil Magny's actually going to be the younger fighter in this one. Griffin, he's got the KO potential. I really think that's his only path to victory here, honestly. It's unlikely we see him try to wrestle kind of what like Chiesa did and control Magny. I just don't really see that happening. If anyone's going to go for the takedown, it's probably going to be Magny. So with the size advantage and, in my opinion, the skill advantage that Magny has over Griffin, I think he's just going to be able to outstrike him, outclass him here, moving forward, putting on the pressure, working in the clinch, and get it done. We've also seen Magny avoid, some of the harder hitters in the welterweight division. Jeff Neal last time out, Li Jingliang. So I'm going to trust that he's going to be able to avoid the power of Griffin here and get his hand raised. Yeah, not on the main card.
You caught me mid thing, but. Yeah. Last time I checked, by the way, what did you have it up as there?
I had it at -188.
Okay, so it's
on
changed.
My Twitter.
Yeah,
so
which
I posted on my Twitter.
This is the new thing that you're doing. This is
yeah, and I get it. I know people don't like the line movement, so I'm trying to get out ahead of it, posting it on the Twitter. It does make sense.
I think it's smart. I think it's smart. Okay.
He's like -220. It's not like a huge movement. I saw someone being like, yeah, when it's moved 500 points from what you took it at, it's like, okay. I think last week was a little bit of an exception, but I do get the complaints with that.
All right.
Next up, I'm doing it, Ariel. I'm taking the shot.
Wow, that's a big one. Golly.
I'm going light. I'm going to sprinkle on it, but I will be taking Kai Kara France. Now before everyone comes at me, everyone that's parlayed Askarov up, I do think Askarov is the rightful favorite here. I mean, he's sick on the ground. He's got the relentless pressure. He's also pretty good on the feet, like in that Tim Elliott fight. I'm pretty sure he standing KO'd Tim Elliott, and Tim Elliott just came to and then immediately went for a takedown. He's good. There's zero doubt about it. He's a title contender for sure. But I'll play a little bit of devil advocate here for the Kai bettors, just to make my case so I'm not just blindly taking it because I am a Kai Kara France fan. I am a little bit biased. What if the takedowns aren't coming for Askar? I mean, he went 4 of 11 against Moreno, 0 of 7 against Tim Elliott, and 2 for 15 against Pantoja. So, like, he's only got a 28% takedown accuracy. And I also think that Kai, I think he's got a little bit better of a ground game than people think. He's got 87% takedown defense. So if it does end up being a striking affair, more of a striking affair than people anticipate, then I think it's not only going to be a much closer fight than people think, but I think Kai's going to have his moments, like without a doubt. Like when you watch Kai striking, it's hard to imagine that he won't have his moments here. I mean, we've seen Askar get hit. He got dropped by Moreno with a kick. Pantoja had a nice counter that took him off his feet. And I think Kai's just going to bring the output. He's going to bring the volume. He's going to bring the pressure. We know he's got the power. We've seen 2 first-round knockouts in his last 2 fights. He's got 6 knockdowns since joining the UFC in 2018. And he trains in an elite gym as well. I think training at City Kickboxing could be huge. I mean, you never know. It's a long shot. I understand that, but I don't think it's impossible.
I mean, you have been on the Kai Kara France train for quite some time. I would be, I don't know. I would be disappointed if you weren't right.
I think I would be disappointed in myself. I think he would be disappointed in me.
I think he'd be disappointed in you. Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say that. He'd be.
It's a T-shirt. It's a T-shirt bet.
What does that mean?
Kai Kara France wins.
Oh, okay.
I will take the winnings and buy his T-shirt.
Oh.
Posted this. Yep, the don't blink. He's got the tongue out and everything.
Oh, that's a sick one.
Yeah, it's a sick shirt, and I'd love to buy it with winnings from Kai Kara France winning.
All right.
Australia will get to know my zip code, man. First the Shui Vasa, which I still need to bring in. And
yeah, why didn't you bring that in?
I forgot it the day of, and
there's been a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things going on. I will bring it in.
All right.
Will I have to do a water when I do it since we're at work?
If only we had an actual, sponsor. That could, a drink sponsor, someone. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Next up, Matt Brown, Brian Barberena. I'm going to take this one not to go the distance. Matt Brown, he typically brings the violence. Since his debut on The Ultimate Fighter back in 2008, including those fights, 31 fights, 21 have ended inside the distance. Barberena, his last 3 fights, sure, there were decisions, but those were against people that were taking him down. He got taken down a combined 17 times in those fights. Barberena, he gets finishes, and he gets finished. 12 of his wins by finish. 2 of his last 3 losses, he was knocked out. And also, shout out to Manpreet, MMA Lock of the Night on Twitter. He tweeted this.
That's my guy.
My guy as well.
Okay, sorry.
Give him a follow. Great guy.
Fellow Canadian as well. Sorry.
Yeah, that is true. He tweeted this out. Matt Brown, 9 pro fights in his home state of Ohio in his career. None have gone the distance.
Wow.
That's what really pushed me over. So shout out to Manpreet for that tweet.
That being said, that's very much like a Derek Lewis's 8-0 in the month of February type of factoid, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, which I fell victim to that as well.
Manpreet, great guy, one of the best bettors in the game. That being said, actually, I know of Manpreet maybe since like he was working actually as an intern for the UFC back at UFC 129 when they were there in Ontario in 2011. He's great. He does this. He's like you. He looks at all the factoids and stuff. I put out the note that I like Aspinall via finish, and he was very quick. Within seconds, one of these guys, nah, man, Volkov is winning this one. I was like, oh, really? You know something I don't know. Okay. And
also, you went to Aspinall. You said put your whole life on it.
I mean, I did say that. I mean, what do you don't know if it's true or not.
I think it was more like you were like, yeah, I think I lean maybe I get the finish.
Wow. You know what?
And then you talk to Tommy and you're just like, I told people to put their life saving.
Rewind the tape. It's all there for you. Here's the amazing thing about it. The reason why, truthfully, why I messed up the whole Kimura straight armbar thing is because I went straight to DM Manpreet and be like, what were you saying again? I mean, it's a fact. I did go and gloat about this, so I just want to throw that.
But all in good fun. Great statistic there from Manpreet. Shout out to him. MMA Lock of the Night on Twitter. So yeah, don't think that one goes the distance.
All right.
Last single up, Alexa Grasso.
Oh yeah,
over
big
Joanne
fight.
Wood. Yeah, big fight. Should be a fun fight.
Yeah. Important one for Wood.
Yeah, I mean, it could get dicey. Like, it could be dicey, especially if it's just going to be mostly standing with a woman like Joanne who's going to bring a lot of volume. You know, she also has the takedown threat. So this one could be dicey, but I have been impressed with Grasso. The Carolina fight, she proved how good she can look. Ji Yeon Kim fight, she also looked good in Kim's style, like similar in the sense to Joanne, that she's like always coming forward and she throws a lot of punches like Joanne does. I also think Grasso is only getting better as she moves on. She's only 28 right now, while Joanne is more likely to be on the decline than Grasso is on the way up. And Grasso, when you look at her losses, it's coming to top-tier people. Carla Esparza, Tatiana Suarez, the major what-if, of this division. But, I mean, there's always the chance that Saturday night, I'm sitting there sweating as Bruce Buffer's giving the third score of a split decision. I'm wishing I never had this ticket.
Yes. This feels, by the way, well, I don't know what the distance is on this one. Like, what is it?
What is it?
No, like, you know what I'm talking about?
What are the odds? Yeah.
The
distance.
Do you know? No, I'm asking you.
I'm sure.
You're the guy, not me. I feel like I would.
You had it ready to go.
No, I mean,
I'm imagining it is heavily juiced, and it is.
Jedi loves this stat.
Yeah, minus 300 that it goes to the decision on DraftKings right now.
Yeah.
Minus 590 over 1.5.
By the way, what is a Joanne via finish?
Joanne via finish. Let's go.
Plus 800.
Nah, plus 525.
Okay, all right.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. What's Alexa via finish?
Plus 475.
Okay.
Obviously on DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yeah. Shout out.
Or it's not that close, and what I'm hoping and what I'm thinking happens is Grasso makes it look pretty definitive, and she gets it done by unanimous decision. Could be dicey, though.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Very big one. Let's keep it rolling. 2 parlays, and then I'll get out of here, and we can get to some questions.
One championship? No?
We can't get any lines.
No lines?
Someone asked me this week, they were like, where are the lines for
1X? There's no lines for, if there's not going to be lines for 1X, I think we could just, yeah. I mean, this is one of their better cards ever.
This is on you. Call up Chatri.
Chatri.
Where the lines are.
Where the lines. What time is it there? It's 4:30 a.m. Can't do that now.
That's excusable. We got to get the bets in before Friday.
I'm going to, you know what? While you talk, I'm going to text their guy right now. He's always texting me all kinds of stuff.
I think it would help with viewership, honestly, if they got lines. I feel like people are interested in it. All right, parlays, though. Fiore. I feel like you pronounce it differently. Yeah. I thought it was Fiore.
Manon Fiorot.
Manon Fiorot.
Manon. You don't pronounce the second N. Manon.
Manon Fiorot.
Fiorot, yeah.
Fiorot. I'm trying to learn French myself. This one, a couple people have mentioned me Maya's ground game because of the takedown she had against Valentina Shevchenko. Other than that one takedown, she has one other takedown in her 8 UFC fights, and then she armbarred Joanne Wood, and that is her only submission attempt in the UFC as well. So I'm not really too worried about the ground game. And even if I was, Fiorot, she has a brown belt in BJJ. I just honestly think Fiorot is just so much faster. I think she's going to be much more aggressive. She's just going to work my head. And I mean, we saw it in the Chukagian fight a couple months ago. I just think Fiorot just runs through her here and she makes it look easy. 30-27 decision, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident in her. Curtis Blades.
Mm-hmm.
For me in this one, Dawkins, he's yet to face a true wrestler in the UFC. I just think Blades is going to do what he does. He's just going to chain wrestle, bring this one to the mat. When you look at Blades, the 3 losses, Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou twice. I mean, he's losing to the elite level guys. I know it's kind of comparable to Derek Lewis himself, but Dawkins has yet to prove that he's one of those elite level guys. His path to victory, KO Blades. I mean, obviously that can happen. Anything can happen in MMA, especially heavyweights and a power puncher like Dawkins. But I just think Blades is going to use the wrestling and either just dominate over 25 minutes or potentially get the finish when it is on the mat.
Big fight for him. Big opportunity for Dawkins to get back on track, fighting in a main event. Didn't think that he would get the main event slot after the Derek Lewis fight, but
yeah, it's an interesting one. Great poster. Great poster.
It is a great
I think
poster.
it's one of the best posters of the year so far. And then the last parlay is those same 2, and then adding Kizreev, the Black Wolf, finally back in the octagon after 3 fights getting canceled. This one almost got canceled as well, but he gets a replacement. Dennis Talulin, he's going to step in, UFC debut. Not the greatest fighter. Not the greatest fighter. Last time out, he did get a win over someone that was 11-2, but his 4 fights before that beat a guy that was 7-9, 0-0, 0-11, and 0-0. He's 6-4 in his last 10. None of that at the UFC level. I really think he's just getting this contract because he's stepping here to take this fight. Kizreev, I think he might be the real deal, 13-0. 5 first-minute finishes, made light work in the Contender Series. I think he does the same here. I think this is a showcase for him, and he gets it done.
all right. 141, there it is. Plus 141.
Yeah.
I've put in the word to try to get the lines for 1.
If that happened, if we manifested it from the MMA hour,
Yeah. I mean,
we'd have to play some bets.
Great point here from our
who would do it.
Well, great point here from our good friend EK. First, Ari Helwani makes the call to have Casey's fight stream. Facts. I did. I mean, I got the word. I was like, what? What are you talking about? No fight stream. What? It's like 2022. How is this possible? And now he's going to work to getting the betting odds for 1X fight card. Who's like, how do we not have this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we have LFA, we have PFL Challenger Series.
Yeah.
Like,
What the hell?
we have Octagon, we have Fame MMA, we have ACA, we have Fury FC. Like, we have lines on, we have UAE Warriors. We have lines on all of these, but we can't get 1X. Demetrius Johnson is fighting and we can't bet on it. That seems outrageous to me.
It's actually insulting. I'm insulted.
If we don't get lines for this next time Chaudhry comes on.
I mean, forget about weight controversies, forget about this, that, and the other. Like, this is the big thing. Let's see what time this card is taking place at 8 a.m. main card. All right, that's
Friday
doable.
Morning?
No, it's actually Saturday.
Ooh, what a great way to start your weekend.
I mean,
nice cup of coffee on the couch, 1X.
Any kind of Singaporean breakfast that you can make, or?
I'd be down. Singapore, great city.
Ever been?
Never been. I've looked at pictures though. It looks pretty nice.
You know what that was, right?
Yes.
That was a great guy. Never met him.
Yes, I think every time we do that, you ask.
Okay.
Me. I think I've.
All right, fine. Singapore breakfast. What is it? What is a traditional Singapore breakfast? Where to eat traditional breakfast in Singapore? Ooh. I hate when these things pop up where you have to. Fragrant, earthy, and stack of toast. Frank, I feel like Frank knows the answer to this question. What's a traditional Singaporean breakfast, Frank?
You would be wrong to ask me.
You don't know?
Not at all.
Wow, okay.
Kaya toast seems to be something.
Oh, here's a video. Oh my God, I can't watch the video. Yeah, there seems to be a toast situation. A roti prata.
A lot of crab. It looks like they eat a lot of crab over there.
Ooh, this nice little egg on top of rice situation. Yeah. That's
my roommate's from Maryland, so maybe he can give me some crab tips.
Okay, yeah. Kaya toast, a tau hoi yo tai, wow, a carrot cake, a bak chor mee, dim sum.
Hate bok choy.
Okay, we're not going to do that. Mee rubus, fried bihun, So there's a lot of options, basically, is what we're trying to get at.
If we get odds on 1X, I will get a to-go order from a Singapore restaurant here in New York. I've already found one.
Oh, wow. How did you find one already?
I Googled Singapore restaurants NYC.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's quite a few. So if we get odds, that's for lunch on Saturday.
Some Singapore noodles.
Why not?
Good, yeah.
Why not breakfast?
It doesn't look like there's like a ton of...
They're gonna... I mean, I guess you could order it the night before and...
No, I could just have it for lunch.
Yeah, fair enough.
Depending how late the card gets.
The card will be over by then. Anyway, we'll figure that out.